Hello views, welcome to my channel. I am Janifa. Rikishi reacts to Jimmy Uso's message ahead of potential move to WWE Raw. An incredible stat revealed ahead of CM Punk versus Seth Rollins on WWE Raw Netflix premiere. WWE legend Rikishi recently grabbed fans' attention with a social media response to Jimmy Uso's cryptic message about a possible shift to Monday Night Raw. As rumors stir around the future of the bloodline, Rikishi's two-word reaction has only fueled speculation. Currently, Jimmy Uso is healing from an injury he sustained at Survivor Series, War Games 2024, but his potential involvement in Raw's Netflix debut is generating major buzz. Rikishi's two-word reaction to Jimmy Uso's post. Jimmy Uso recently took to Instagram, posting a video that hinted at his appearance on Raw's highly anticipated Netflix debut on January 6, 2025. In the caption, Jimmy expressed gratitude, saying, "This post didn't go overlooked by his father, Rikishi, who shared it on his Instagram stories." The WWE Hall of Famer kept his response short and impactful, writing, "Coming soon." This brief but intriguing reply from Rikishi has sparked excitement among fans, who are eager to see what's in store for Jimmy and the rest of the bloodline. At Survivor Series, War Games 2024, Jimmy put his body on the line in a high-stakes match between Roman Reigns' OG bloodline and Solo Sikoa's faction. In a dramatic moment, Jimmy leaped off the steel cage onto Jacob Fatu, showcasing his fearless style. However, the move came at a cost, leaving Jimmy with a broken toe and requiring crutches for mobility. On a recent SmackDown episode, Jimmy Uso made an emotional appearance to talk about his family's achievements at War Games. However, the moment was cut short when Drew McIntyre blindsided him with a Claymore kick. Nick Aldis then intervened, reprimanding McIntyre and asking him to leave the ring. With Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa announced for Raw's Netflix debut, and speculation that the bloodline could shift to the red brand in 2025, fans are eager to see how Jimmy Uso's journey unfolds. Whether Rikishi's message is a subtle hint or just fatherly support, anticipation for January 6 continues to grow. WWE superstars CM Punk and Seth Rollins have openly expressed their dislike for each other on several occasions following the Best in the World's return to the Stanford-based company last year. The two superstars will finally lock horns on Raw's Netflix premiere scheduled for January 6, 2025. CM Punk opened the latest edition of Monday Night Raw, addressing his physical interaction with the Visionary last week. The latter popped up in the crowd to have a verbal back and forth with Punk, leading to a massive brawl. Later, a match between the two was announced for Raw's debut episode on Netflix. The match against Seth Rollins will be CM Punk's first ever WWE match on a weekly show in almost 11 years. Since the former world champion's return to the wrestling promotion last year, he has competed only at premium live events and two house shows. The 46-year-old's previous match on weekly television was on the January 20, 2014 edition of Monday Night Raw, in which he defeated Hall of Famer Billy Gunn. His final appearance inside a WWE ring before leaving the company came 6 days later in the Royal Rumble match 10 years ago today. CM Punk defeated Billy Gunn on Raw. This would be Punk's last singles match in WWE. CM Punk is among the most outspoken stars in professional wrestling. Unsurprisingly, he has been involved in several controversies over the years. Punk recently made another controversial remark, claiming he wasted matches on some wrestlers during his AEW run, while criticizing the Second City Saint over the same during a recent edition of Sportskeeda's The Wrestling Time Machine. WWE veteran Teddy Long suggested that the voice of the voiceless should refrain from making such statements. The former SmackDown manager also disagreed with Punk for naming former AEW World Champion MJF as one of those performers. "Well, I don't think CM Punk should say things like that. I think anybody that you step into the ring with, if they're not polished, Then your job is to help polish them. So anybody that stepped in there with him, if they're slack, and then he knows to go to him and talk to him and say, hey, come on, man. You got to step it up. Here's what we need to do. But then there are some guys that you can't talk to. They don't want to hear it. They already think they know it all. But one of the names he had in there is MJF. I have to pull that out. You ain't gonna waste no time with MJF, he said. CM Punk secured the win last time he stepped inside the squared circle to take on Seth Rollins in a singles match, which took place on the December 30, 2013 edition of Raw. It will be interesting to see who comes out